Hey, what's up you guys? It's Annie back with another video helping you to turn your YouTube channel into a success. So lately, a lot of you guys have been absolutely loving my analytical videos where I dive into YouTube Studio and analytics, helping you guys to better read and understand your own analytics. And since the last sort of analytics type video I made on my channel, I've gotten a ton of requests for more. So for today's video, I decided to dive into my own analytics for the month of January to look at how did I grow my channel in January, where did views come from, where did subscribers come from, how much money did I make, how did I make the money, and all of that sort of thing. And because I know a lot of you guys are not the most confident with your own analytics, then maybe you guys can watch this video and sort of follow along a little bit and then use it to read your own analytics and understand them a little bit better. So we have a lot to go through and go over, so I want to waste no more time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get right on into it. Alright, so here we are in the overview tab of my analytics for the month of January. We see over here from January 1st to 31st, 2021. So this is sort of the overview of this is how many views, watch hours, subscribers, and money you gained in the month of January. So I gained just a little bit under 400,000 views, a little over 25,000 watch hours. I was literally 5 subscribers away from having gained 6,000 subscribers in the month of January. So for the sake of happiness, let's just call it 6,000. And then I made a total estimated revenue of $2,454.40. So then as we scroll down here, this shows you which videos were your top performers, meaning which ones got the most amount of views in the last month. So in January, these are the videos that performed best on my channel. Some of these are newer videos, some of these are older videos that are still getting passive views. So if ever I wanted to know where did these 300,000 views come from, these are the videos that brought the biggest bulk, shall we say, of those views. So then you guys know my absolute favorite analytic possibly to look at is the reach tab. The reach tab is what really helps you to dig deep into where are views coming from, where are subscribers coming from, and all of that sort of thing. So in the month of January, my videos collectively got 6.4 million impressions, meaning my videos were seen over 6 million times on the recommended page, in search rankings, in suggested feeds. My click-through rate was 4.2%, which is 3% down from last month before that in December. Like I've said before, I really don't pay too much attention to the global channel click-through rate, because let's say you have 6 videos that have an exceptional click-through rate and then 1 or 2 that had a not so good rate, that is automatically going to drop your overall click-through rate, which doesn't really have too much of an effect on your videos globally. So I much prefer to look at each individual CTR on each one of my videos, but for a little reference point, this is the global click-through rate I had in the month of December. So then collectively from those together, I gained again 396,000 views and 175.7 thousand unique viewers. So the difference between these two is basically these are the total views you gained and these are how many individual people watched. So if let's say 100,000 of these people watched more than one of your videos, that's going to count as more than one view, but it's still 175,000 unique viewers. But all besides the click-through rate, everything is a green arrow as usual, meaning that my videos are still being picked up by the algorithm. They're still being pushed out on the parts of YouTube I want them being pushed out on. So this is a good old green light and thumbs up from YouTube. So then let's jump down into this see more section here, because this is what tells you a lot about your channel. So whenever I do my monthly sort of review of my analytics, the first thing I always look at is the traffic source. Basically, I want to know where and how on YouTube are people actually finding my videos, how are my videos actually reaching people, what can I do more of, less of, that sort of thing. So looking at these traffic sources, my #1 traffic source is still browse features, which is exactly what I want, because browse features basically means that my videos are being pushed out on the recommended page and homepage to people on YouTube, which is pretty much the #1 factor you want to have if you want to get really fast growth on your channel and your videos. So if we look here from browse features, in January I gained 130,000 views, which is 130,000 out of almost 400,000, which is a pretty good percentage of the total views. If we go ahead and click on browse features, it gives you more of a breakdown. So from browse features total, I gained from the homepage, from subscriptions, meaning my subscribers getting my videos in their sub box, then the watch later, meaning some people may have put my videos in their watch later tab and then gone back to watch it in the watch later tab. Then we have watch history, which is really good because that means that people watched the video, then went back to their watch history page and watched the video again, which is another good thumbs up from YouTube. So if ever you wanted more of a breakdown of what parts of browse features brought you more more views than others. This is what tells you that. But this basically tells me that things are working exactly as I want them to. The next traffic source is YouTube search. So I gained 121,000 views from people searching up various things on YouTube, finding my videos as a search result and watching them that way. Then if we go ahead and click on YouTube search, it gives you more of a breakdown of what people exactly searched up on YouTube to find your videos that led them to your videos, which I love looking at because if ever I'm short on video ideas, I want to know what are people searching for on YouTube. This is going to give me an exact answer of what are people looking for, what are they searching up, what can I make videos on to get discovered in search, and that kind of thing. So I look at this quite often when I am low and short on ideas, but it's also really good to know what are people searching up that leads them to my channel, what is YouTube sort of like tying and connecting my channel to, that sort of thing. So then going back to traffic sources, we then have suggested videos. So from suggested videos in January, my videos gained a total of 56,000 views. And again, if we click on suggested videos, this is going to show you exactly which videos on YouTube yours were served in the suggested feed box of, and exactly how many views came from each one of these suggested videos. So then quite honestly, for the rest of these parts of traffic sources, I really don't pay too much attention to them. Like, it's great that things like external and playlists are actually bringing me views, but in terms of wanting more like fast-paced growth and more like long-term growth, the only thing I'm really focused on is, am I getting views from browse features, YouTube search, and suggested videos? Which this again is proving that I am, which is another thumbs up and green light from the algorithm telling me I'm doing absolutely everything right. So then the next thing I tend to look at is the subscription source. So looking at the traffic sources types tells you how are people finding your videos and where are they watching your videos from, but looking at the subscription source analytics is going to tell you where and how on YouTube are people actually subscribing to your channel. So if we look at this, the majority of the subscribers I gained in the month of January came from the YouTube watch page, basically meaning that people would land on my videos on YouTube either from YouTube search or the recommended page. They would watch the video and then either subscribe to me as they watch the video or after watching the video, which is pretty much exactly what I want. So basically my videos are serving as a specific value to a very specific audience. That specific audience is finding my videos, they want to see more videos from me, they subscribe, which is exactly what I want. So this is again proving it is doing exactly what I want it to on my channel. Then underneath that, the next one is your YouTube channel. So rather than people subscribing to me while they watch my video, people are actually finding my channel first and subscribing to me on my channel. Whether that is them coming from Instagram or if they are finding my channel on Facebook or if one of their friends sends it to them. This basically means that 1,600 of the subscribers I gained in the month of January came from my YouTube channel, not my YouTube videos. Then another about 400 subscribers came from YouTube search. And then this is really interesting. I actually gained 83 subscribers from interactive features. So if you look at the end cards I have at the end of my videos, one of the end cards I always have is a little icon to subscribe to my channel. So basically once they finish watching the video, I have that end card that pops up with a subscribe button and they can use that to directly subscribe to me. So in the month of January, I gained 83 subscribers from that little subscribe button I have in my end cards. But yeah, that is basically the bulk of where and how I gained my subscribers in the month of January. I do like to look at this about once or twice a month because my favorite thing to do to grow my channel is really get inside the mind of my viewers and people discovering my channel so I can sort of like figure out what their habits are and their behaviors are on YouTube. So that is something I definitely look at every month when I look over my analytics for the month. So then if we go into the engagement tab of my analytics, this tells us that again, like we saw before, I gained about 25,000 watch hours in the month of January and my average view duration was 3 minutes and 48 seconds. This again, very similarly to the click-through rate, I really don't like looking at the average view duration as a whole on my channel because on average, my average view duration on my videos is anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. But if I have even like 1 or 2 videos with a substantially low average view duration, that is automatically going to affect the like overall view duration. So again, that is something else I prefer to look at video to video, but that is just one analytic they provide us with. So then this is one that is very important to look at, which is key moments for audience retention. So this is what's going to tell you where are people dropping off of your video, what is happening in the video when they do drop off, what percentage of your viewers are watching the video all the way through, and that sort of thing. So for the majority of these videos on my channel this month, on on every single one of these videos, at least 50% of my viewers are still watching in the first 30 seconds of the video, which is absolutely key for getting YouTube to actually push out your videos, because if there is a large majority of your viewers that do click off in the first 30 seconds of your video, that is going to very much affect whether or not YouTube actually pushes out your video, which is of course going to affect whether or not you get views on your videos. And this is actually a massive step up, because from what I remember in the month of December, I had a very hard time actually keeping people watching my videos. So seeing this where I have like over 50% watching all the way through, that is a pretty big deal and something that makes me very happy to see. But definitely, if you find that your videos are not really getting pushed out by YouTube, or you see that your average view duration is kind of really low, this is something you definitely want to pay attention to and look at to figure out why are people leaving, what's making them lose interest in the video, what can I change or improve, take away, add in. I would definitely say this is one of the most important analytics inside of your studio. So then the next tab is audience. So again, like we said before, the channel got a total of 175,000 unique viewers. The average viewer actually watched at least 2 of my videos on my channel at a time, and I gained a total of 5.9 thousand subscribers, almost 6,000 in the month of January. Then we have the when your viewers are on YouTube. Usually on my channel I upload every second day at 11 a.m. Eastern, and looking at this chart, that is smack dab in the middle of when my viewers are most active, which is probably why my videos gain such a high increase of views in the first hour of my video being up, because that is when the majority of them are actually on YouTube and watching. Then beside here, this tells you what other channels my viewers are watching. These channels all make content that are very similar to my videos, which does make a lot of sense. Then if we go down here, this is going to tell you other videos your audience watched. Again, a lot of this content is very similar to mine, which is something else I will often visit if I need some new video ideas to see what are other people in my niche making videos on, what other types of videos are my audience members watching. Again, this goes back to the whole idea I said before of getting inside the mind of your viewers. What do they want to see? What are they searching up? What are they looking for? Very important for having a very highly engaged audience is to always make all decisions with them in mind. Then down here we see that in the month of January, 24.1% of my subscribers had their all notifications turned on for my channel, which is smack dab in the middle of the typical average on YouTube, which again is a win. Then if we scroll on down here, the watch time from subscribers, 59.3% of my views came from people not subscribed to me, and 40.7% came from people who were subscribed to me, which is exactly what you want to see. You always want your non-subscribed to be higher than subscribed, because if all of your views are coming from people already subscribed to you, that means your videos are not reaching new people and you have no potential of gaining new subscribers. So at all times, I always want my not subscribed to be higher than subscribed, because that is what opens the window to new viewers and new potential subscribers. So seeing that still higher than this is another win. So then the last tab is one I'm sure a lot of people came on here to see, which is the revenue tab. So in the month of January, I made a total of $2,454.40, which is 15% higher than last month. So my revenue did take a sharp decrease in the month of December because I took a break from my YouTube advice content and tried some other things I ended up not loving so much, but that content had a very low CPM, which led to less money. Then if we look over here, the RPM and CPM in January, I had an average CPM of $13. If you look at here, some days it was $12, others it was $14, $15, which is a sharp decrease from my usual CPM throughout the year, but that is to be expected in the month of January. CPM rates are usually lower in January because most advertisers are in that whole little slump of like post-holiday advertising, so advertising rates are usually lower in the month of January. So hopefully if I do make a video like this in February, hopefully we'll see more of a increase in my CPM. So then looking at the top earning videos on my channel, these are the videos that made the most amounts of money in the month of January. So on average, my videos make anywhere between $80 and $200. On any given day, I am getting revenue from new videos and old videos. My older videos get views like 24/7. I have videos from like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, even a year ago still getting views, and as they make views, they also make money. So when I say that my YouTube channel literally makes me money in my sleep, it literally makes me money in my sleep. But one thing I definitely want to take this opportunity to stress to you guys is the importance of having more than one revenue stream. As you can see over here from my monthly estimated revenue, these numbers fluctuate like crazy. In this month, I had a video hit the trending page and made $4,000. Then the next month it dropped half halfway down to 2,000, then again down to 1,800, back up to 2,000, above 2,000, and this month in February so far I've made $600. Now, making over $2,000 off of a YouTube channel is nothing to sneeze at because that is pretty much the average going rate of how much people make money where I live. But unlike a regular 9-to-5 job salary, it's not a fixed rate that you make every month, and as you can see, it can totally fluctuate one month to the next, so there's no way of really guaranteeing how much you're gonna make off of your AdSense revenue, which is why it is so important to always have other means of revenue. So AdSense is definitely not my #1 most earning revenue stream. I would say my highest is probably affiliate marketing, because with affiliate marketing and AdSense combined and sometimes sponsorships, I make 6 figures, which if I depended on my AdSense alone, I would definitely not be seeing 6 figures every year, which is why so many YouTubers do sponsorships and affiliate marketing. Some of them have online courses or ebooks, do one-on-one coaching. Some of them have online stores or Etsy shops, because as you will hear a lot of YouTubers say, unless you have a really high amount of views every single month, having a high amount of revenue every month is not a guaranteed thing. So you definitely want to make that little cushion for yourself with more than one revenue stream to protect yourself against something like this happening, where your AdSense revenue is just automatically cut in half for the randomest reasons. But for those who are always wondering and asking me, this is on average how much I make with my YouTube channel every single month as a channel with in or around 85,000 subscribers. So now a question I get asked a lot in regards to my own channel is, what is your average CTR and your average view duration on your videos? So if you go into the content tab of my analytics and pick any one of my more recent videos, let's look at this video because this one did really well. So this video got a total of 9,400 views. It got just under 1,000 hours of watch time. It gained me 67 subscribers and made a total of $63.47. And as you can see, as I said before, even though this video is a couple of weeks old, it still got over 300 views in the last 48 hours, because as you can see down here, my video is still getting pushed out in browse features, YouTube search, suggested videos, and bringing me views 24/7, bringing me money 24/7. So then going down to key moments for audience retention, my average view duration on this video was 6 minutes and 22 seconds, which is massive and something the algorithm loves to see. If your video can hold people for longer than 5 minutes, your video is going to do great on YouTube and consistently get pushed out. So looking at the reach tab, this video got a total of 151,000 impressions at a click-through rate of 3.9%. So when I first uploaded this video, the click-through rate was 5.6%. Anything above 5% is stellar on YouTube. And then as you can see in the next following few days, it started to steadily drop a little bit, which is probably why it stopped getting a lot of views. It's because 1.8% is definitely not a CTR YouTube likes to see. But it still got over 9,000 views. As we saw over here, it's still getting views even though it's not a lot of views. It's still out there and growing, bringing more people onto the channel and doing exactly what I needed to do. Then for the revenue of this video had a CPM of $10.28, which gave me a RPM of $6.96 and made a total of $63.47. This again is a fairly low CPM, probably because of the keywords of the video. Usually when I'm making videos about the algorithm or SEO or higher paying keywords, usually my CPMs are above $15. But again, #1, this video was not including those keywords, and again, it is the month of January where CPM rates tend to be lower in Q1. So hopefully when Q1 is over, I believe in April, hopefully I will get an increase in my CPM and an increase in my revenue. But that is basically one example of how one of my videos typically performs on my channel. So that, you guys, is it for this video and this little dive into my analytics for the month of January. If you guys have any more questions or anything else in my own analytics I didn't cover in this video that you want to see, definitely let me know down below in my comment section. I am more than glad to answer you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was interesting, helpful in some sense. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!